Also, you are very outspoken. I know in support of the Palestinian people and against the Israeli state and what's happening there. And it looks like just again this morning there was another bombing in Gaza, and it's just now you were you raised Jewish culturally? I mean, I was
Yeah.
I was personally. So to be an
One of the
anti-Zionist.
tribesmen.
An anti-Zionist Jew, outspoken as a journalist, I give you a ton of credit, and I've been fascinated and have not really talked
Well,
to
it's
too many. But go ahead.
it's easy. It's easier for Jews to do that than it is for like a Christian or especially a Muslim journalist, right? Uh, we have that shield. And yeah, like somebody says, "Oh, well, you're a self-hating Jew," and it's like, look, man, I love my family. I love all the people all the Jews I went to Hebrew school with. Like, you're not going to get under my skin by saying I'm a self-loathing Jew. So I think it's easier for Jews to take an anti-Zionist position than so we have to, right? Like if we're progressives, we have to.
Uh,
Not that I really, use that term to self-identify, but I think that yeah, it's easier for us.
That's interesting. Yeah. See, now I see it as you have more of the pressure of your family and community kind of around, and to have to deal with that pressure, which that's
Yeah.
that's the other side of it. So I feel you
Well,
though.
I've never. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have like I'm not a practicing Jew, right? I don't go to synagogue, and I'm not sure I could if I wanted to, given where I live. Um, but yeah, I've always wondered if certain people in my family are non-communicative for a reason. You know what I mean? And that being the reason. I don't know for sure. No one's ever said anything to me. Certainly my parents are. I'm very fortunate that I grew up with very progressive parents, so they understand and they're not quite on the same page, but pretty damn close. So that's very helpful. My immediate family totally gets it.
Well, that's you're a lot further along than me, fortunately. I come from a family that not so much gets it, and I have battles
Yeah.
with a lot of people. It's it's sad to hear some of the stuff that the rhetoric, and just the fact that
Yeah,
a
I guess
third
that would
a
that
third are under 18, a third of Gaza's under 18, and it's like they just refuse to look at that, and it's like, guys, these are
yeah.
kids, these are kids at this point that have had no shot for the time they were born. Where again, watch Abby Martin's documentary, and again, they don't let us as a community really see very much at all. Look, they don't let the congressional delegates that go there even go to Gaza unless it's an approved visit to an approved area with an escort. So the films that part of my awakening, again, Richard Medhurst was a large part of my awakening. I give him a ton of credit, and I consider him like a brother, even though I've only seen him on camera once or twice, but followed all his stuff, been to his streams and everything. But and then of course there have been guys like Max, who you work for, and again, I such admiration for Max and Aaron, and those who do choose to speak out against their families, communities, knowing that it's going to make them a pariah and unpopular and outcast. And I've always kind of seen myself as an outsider in a way. So it's who I kind of it shouldn't be the outsider position. So
Well, I think that might be typical of our people to feel a little bit like an outsider.
right.
But now that you mention difficulties with your immediate family, I think that if I had that same experience, that would probably change my calculus on when I said that it's easier for Jewish journalists to
Mm-hmm.
take a stand. I said that with the privilege of coming from a very progressive family on that issue even. So you make a good point there.
Yeah.